job well done.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the effort, the preparation, and everything. But we believe that there are more work to be done here. Because mostly of the people who attended earlier are mostly Filipinos, about 90-95%. And we're having dinner now, and we're very happy that some of non-Filipinos, 2 of them are actually here. And we appreciate it. And of course, we cannot do it alone. I mean, the Filipino leaders, we cannot do this alone in terms of expanding the business here. That's why we need you guys to, of course, also introduce this business to your friends, relatives, and eventually your respective countries. So the leaders here would like to, of course, call your attention because remember we've actually given your request on putting up our own office here in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
So at the company's end, we've already done our part in terms of giving the infrastructure that we need, the support system and all. We're also planning to send some more leaders here, including Ryan Tomada and some more speakers bureau and marketing team or some more vice presidents. But again, we cannot do this alone. That's why we need everyone's cooperation in terms of crossing the hoop, getting more distributors, not only from the Filipino community, but more of crossing the culture in terms of getting other people, their race. Different races, coming from different races, because in our experience, the only way we can expand in a foreign country is actually getting the law. Like what Doc has said earlier, we are so big in Nigeria because 90% of our market there, or even 99% of our market there are Nigerians. We are big in Kenya, in Uganda, because a lot of local leaders or local distributors are joining us. So in the same way here, we believe that Abu Dhabi or Dubai or UAE for that matter should be the gateway, our gateway of conquering the whole Arab nation. But if we can only get Filipinos, if we can get people like us, then we will have a hard time expanding or even conquering the whole Arab nation. That's why you must have that confidence of really crossing the culture, crossing the other part, crossing the other side. And we'd like you to develop yourself, your leadership, the confidence level, such that we will be able to maximize expand the business here. And for the hard work we will be doing the next coming months, we believe that we will all reap the rewards very, very soon. You will all get the benefit in terms of being a pioneer of our expansion here in this part of the Middle East. So that's why let's try to maximize, especially our office here. We ask the cooperation of all the leaders, Speakers Bureau. Be consistent in your activities, consistent in your presentation. We can be more effective here if we will be mixed up with a lot of other nationalities, especially the
naturally we will grow with our Filipino market. It's natural because 90%, if not 95% of our sales network here are fellow Filipinos. So even for those leaders who find it hard to cross culture, they will naturally invite fellow Filipinos. But for you guys, professionals, particularly those people who are here in Abu Dhabi, concentrate on other nationalities. That's why our friend here, Pakistani, and our friend there, Kenya, you guys are very lucky. Ask me why. Your uplines, they have a goal to make you the first Pakistani multi-millionaire. Joel and the group has a goal to make you the first Kenyan multi-millionaire in Abu Dhabi. Because the reason for that, if you will become a success story, a Pakistani and a Kenyan success story, others will follow. Other Pakistani will follow, other Kenyan, other Africans will follow. So we need to make an example first. We need to make an example first. You already know about the business. You're a speaker for the past few weeks, for the past few months. But we need to make a success out of it. Okay? And we appreciate it that you are spending so much time and effort in doing an Urdu presentation at our office. It's good. So every time that we have an Urdu presentation in the office, make it a point that we invite fellow Pakistanis. Because they would understand it better if he would present. Okay? Because they speak the same language. And the fact that we're pre-launching in Pakistan right now, it's just of the right timing. Okay, we're pre-launching in Pakistan right now. So within the next 3 to 6 months, we are probably legal already with office, with bank accounts, with product registration in Pakistan. So this is the best time to recruit a lot of Pakistani here. Purposely, okay? Let me use that word. Sasadyain natin. Purposely, we will make this to multi-millionaires. Not by spilling over left and right, no. But making a point that we show up every day with prospects that you guys would help close the sale so that we will easily develop a huge network. And they themselves, fellow Pakistani, making the point that you befriend them because in the future you can leverage with them. Even though they're cross lines, but in the future if you have a personal invite or your groups invite a fellow Pakistani and you already have a success story of Pakistani, they can easily relate. Okay? They can easily relate with an African success story. But if you're gonna say, yeah, we're selling 700,000 dirhams in Nigeria. Oh, look at the pictures of Nigerians who are multi-millionaires. Where are they? They're in Nigeria. They're not here. But if you will have an African success story here at UAE, it would be easier for them to relate.
Yes.
Oh, he's an African, he's in UAE, you become successful, I can become successful too. I want to join your business. They can easily relate. Okay? Because again, that's the concept where when you cross culture, others will follow. There are so many Filipinos who are making so much already with global, that's why you guys are here. Others follow. But let's purposely, sadyain natin, let's purposely contact, recruit, sponsor other nationalities. Indians. When we officially launch AIM World, one purpose of AIM World is India. One purpose of AIM World is the whole Europe. Okay, we will create mobile stockies with our AIM World business. Okay, so if your Indian connections, if your Indian friends would see this, they have a 1.2 billion population back home in India, they would be excited doing this back home. So purposely look for other nationalities. And that's what I've said in Dubai. So right now, their purpose in Dubai, the leaders in Dubai, they're looking for other nationalities to make a superstar success stories. Okay? Because we want to cross culture already. That's the secret of other companies when they hit it big. Okay? When they hit it big, they have the infrastructure, they have the product, they have the infrastructure to go global, they have the products that will go global. We have the mentorship, we have the experience to go global. Now let's create the market. Let's create the market of a global team. Okay? So congratulations here in Abu Dhabi. You already have 2 international speakers. Okay, in the future that would be success stories. So with your personal group, purposely, sadyain, purposely sponsor other nationalities. Because that's the only way we can cross culture. Okay? So hopefully when we get back here, when we send leaders here, when we send trainers and speakers here, our feedback would be, their feedbacks would be, look, the audience in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, 30%, 40% are already other nationalities.
Yeah.
And you can easily invite other nationalities when the market is like that already. When the audience is like that. Because they feel they belong. Oh, there are probably a 20 or 40 Pakistani, I belong to this group. Oh, there's probably 40, 50 African, I belong to this group. But if they can see only 1 or 2, okay, so they would feel out of place. Make them feel at home. That's what we want them to feel. This business is their family, okay, worldwide. You guys are not only their uplines, but a family. Okay, so that's what we want to develop.
We're a family.
George.
Yes, and since we will also be having or creating a program here in UAE in terms of sending more trainers here to guide you, of course, we would like to also ask your cooperation in terms of showing up in the office more often this time. Because your frequency in visiting the office is very, very important. That will set the right pace, the right culture here. Because if you guys, if the culture here, many distributors are such that they will go when some trainers from the Philippines are going here, then you guys will never be effective because most of the time, we are not here. the trainers are not here. So we have to create that kind of culture that even if we are not here, you should have that goal of, you know, filling up the office with a lot of people. And that will only happen if you guys work together. If you guys have this goal of, you know, being in the office and showing up, just like what I talked earlier about my topic. So if you can rally your group behind you to be there, have the discipline, then it's kind of a magnet to a lot of prospects that then when they go there and we're jam-packed, the house is full house, then it's gonna be a lot easier for us to convince a lot of people, including other nationalities. So we are trying to lay out our strategy. But again, we cannot do this alone. You guys have to really work harder. Show up in the office every day, rally your group behind you, and, you know, get that confidence to really get other nationalities so that we will conquer the whole Middle East region in the near future. Alright guys? So again, we will have, by the way, 2-day intensive leaders training back in Dubai. So I highly encourage each and every one of you to go there. Unfortunately, we cannot divide ourselves to really go back here again. So we'll just wait in Dubai. Anyway, it's 2 days, 2 nights. So if you can go there, we would highly appreciate it. Thank you very much again, Abudhabi Leaders, and hopefully we can see again tomorrow night in Dubai. Alright? So the night will never be, you cannot call it the night until you eat the cake.
So, ayun yung sinabi ni Jurgen. So, kailangan mabuo namin yung team dito sa teamwork sa Abu Dhabi. Power.